Good morning, everybody. Here we are, you can see it right behind me. Lake Guntersville. We got in on Wednesday night really late, about 3:30. Got out fishing yesterday for a little bit, went out with my boy Norby and caught some crappies. Guys, if you haven't checked out his YouTube channel, Fishing with Norby, you gotta check it out. He's always posted good content, catching tons of bass, tons of crappie. She lives right here in Guntersville. But we are about to get out here and go see if we can catch some bass. There's a ton of trucks here this morning. It was a frosty morning, but there's an ABT 100 going out. So there's gonna be a lot of people. And man, they've been whaling on them for a while. Things have slowed down a little bit. Water temp's about 43 degrees. We're gonna go see what we can make it happen. Let's get it. Okay. So there's basically two patterns that we're gonna be checking out today. One of them is your traditional forward-facing sonar, hanging a minnow and a jerkbait. And the other, probably gonna go do this afternoon for a while, is throwing a trap around. Guntersville grass fishing. The whole reason, one of the reasons, that I came here before my first tournament on Rayburn, you gotta love treble hooks getting stuck in everything. A lot of the things that I'm doing today are going to play in that first tournament. So we're gonna do what we can to get ready to compete in my first Bassmaster Open, and hopefully we're gonna catch some giants. We're gonna catch fish, but I'd really like to catch some giants. New setup, as you can tell, we're one screen short than we were last year. It's because of the new rules that we got for Bassmaster. You can only have one forward-facing sonar transducer. So I'm running with forward for majority of it, but I got a fish obsessed mount on there. They're not pulling a whole lot of current. I guess the past couple days they were pulling around 50,000. Now they're pulling 30. Nope. I have a feeling that is a bass. Not a giant. Bottom lip. There we go. First one of the day. Pretty though. Yeah, dang. The colors on that thing. Right on that break. Not very big. Throwing the Owner range roller, 3/16. Awesome little jig. Got a good keeper on there. Look at that line tie. Definitely makes it a little bit of a different range of motion. And right now I'm just throwing a Zoom winged fluke on there, honestly, because the Sakamata shad is too hard to find. We're gonna change up some different minnow presentations today, just to see what we can do and play around a little bit. That's a better one. There we go. That's a better one. It's going up. Yep. Hey, not a big one. Looked big on the screen though. There we go. In the mouth. In the tongue. Another little one. No, we're not even gonna put that one on the scale because we're gonna catch bigger than that. But Guntersville bass right there. Pretty one. Right back down. Got that all fixed up. Let's go. All right, so Demiki rig setup for today. We got the ALX Zolo Hover. This is a 7'3", medium light. Awesome tip on this thing for shaking a minnow around. I got a Daiwa Tatula MQLT. This is the size 3000. And then I got a 10-pound Daiwa J-braid and an 8-pound Seagar and Vizex fluorocarbon leader. I could get away with heavier, but I'm just playing around here, so I'm gonna stick with 8. I know it's kind of dangerous. We're fishing for some really big fish here, but we're gonna see. Oh, that fish swam right up to it and bit it. Oh, look at all them fish on the bottom right there. Looking kind of drum-like. Yep. There you go. It's all twisted up in my line, but yeah, there's your drum. Catch a ton of these things. Yeah. I know. Shaky. And I think this minnow is shot. Put. That is a 14-foot tall tower bait fish right there. Those are all shad. Can't even see the bottom. There's a fish in the middle of them all. That's a bass. It's the first one I caught just out here floating around. He saw it and came right up to it. Not a big one. A 2-pounder on the Z2. Yeah, like I said, not a big one. Got that one. And that's a bass. Not a big one though, but they're up on top of these humps. The biggest one so far, probably. And he just swam right over to it and inhaled the dang thing. Yeah. Yeah, not a giant, but it's a Guntersville bass. Probably another 2 3/4. There we go. That's feeling drummy. Catfish. So now we got the Guntersville slam out of the way. My line all slimed up. Thanks, kitty cat. Oh, perfect. Go down. You're unhooked. Here's your catfish snot right there. And they got some sharp fins too, so you definitely got to check your line. Some more First Form energy. Berry Dream today. Keep me going. A little bit more life out here on the main river. I'm gonna get up on this point and see if we can see anything sitting there. Otherwise, check the backside too. Trying to figure out how to catch some bigger ones. Let's scan around a little bit. Let's see if we can find some more bait. Yep, those are bass too. Yeah, I knew they were bass. They're just not big. The way they were acting, like, yep, those are definitely bass. Here's the little Guntersville bass. There we go. That's a fun one. Oh yeah. Not a giant. But where he got that thing, T-boned it, dude. That's probably a 3-pounder. 297. Guntersville, right there. Just healthy, chunky. Back down you go. Those are bass for sure. Oh yeah. That's a better one. Oh. That's bigger. That's our biggest one so far. 302. Yep. That's it right there. on a range roller and just a winged fluke. Probably a drum. Oh, it felt funny. Maybe I can get him to turn here. Look up. Look up. No. Got that one. He annihilated it too. That's a bass. Oh yeah, it's a good one. Good one. Those are the ones we're looking for right here. He crushed this thing. Yeah, these are the bass we're looking for. Right here, bud. Right here. Bottom, huh? Boom. Yes. That is a Guntersville stud right there, dude. How big are you? 540. And he's pooping everywhere. Pooping shad everywhere. Gosh, look at that tub. Throw him in the box for a picture before we let him go. Whew! God, that was cool. Took the line after that one. He's out here floating in like 13 foot. We'll mark that as a 5-pounder. All right, let's keep going. That is what we're looking for right there, ladies and gentlemen. See, he was up high, right on the edges of this grass. We get kind of like this, so I put it in there sideways just so I can see the hook point. Make sure that it's good and straight. Now when it starts to turn, I'll turn the bait and then pop it right. You gotta go right through the middle, otherwise it gets all wonky on you. And cinch that up there just like yo. There we go. I'm thinking that is a drum. Goodness. Come here. You big dumb thing. What the heck happened to your head? Old dent head. Back down. Well, he hit that pretty stinking hard. We're gonna retie after that. Get a drink of water. Well, we got one 5-pounder. I mean, I've been down here a couple times in the winter, you know, February and late January. Never this mid-January time frame. And I mean, the grass bite is going on, but right now, if you want to do well in tournaments, and honestly anywhere in the country, this is what you have to do. And you know, up in Wisconsin, a lot of our fish are kind of dumb. Don't get me wrong, it still takes some talent to win tournaments up there, but they kind of bite whatever. So I wanted to come down here and try some different stuff, and I could already tell in the short time frame that I've been doing it that there are some nuances that, you know, these fish like a certain bait, a certain weight, a certain retrieve, you know, everything along those lines. Like you got to have your setup right, you know. And that was, I know it's going to be similar when I go over to Rayburn, so I wanted to spend some time doing it, and that's what we're out here trying to do. Trying to learn and catch some fish, have some fun, and do something that we don't really get to do a lot up in Wisconsin. There he is. Yes. Not a giant, but fire, you little sucker. Gary's got it though. Just choked. Go on. 267. Still ain't doing worth a lick for Guntersville standards, but we're having fun. I need my thumb, Jeff. Way too many fish just following today. It's like they know. They know something's up. And you just lather that thing up, spread it all around. But don't get it on anything else, because it will stick to everything. There's a couple fish still roaming around out here. We're gonna stick this out for a little bit. Oh my gosh, it's noon. Let's just go back here a little further. Okay, let's go a little bit further back. Oh, that was a big one. Gosh dang it, that was a big one. Got him. That's a good one. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's what we want right there. Yeah, bud. Holy smokes, dude. This is a freaking giant. This is a big one. Oh my goodness gracious, dude. This is a freaking horse. Dude, holy crap. Oh my gosh, get over here. Get over here. Come on. Oh, bro. Look at that thing. Yeah. 723. Oh my gosh. Yes. Woo. All right, we gotta save that one for a picture. Oh my god. Yes. Oh, thank you, Lord. Gosh, that's so much fun. Golly, on the range roller. Let's do that again, man. Oh, and there's still some floating out here. Dude, my chance at a PB is in here. All right, we are over 20 pounds with a 7 and like a heavy 5, but look at the size of this bass. Just look at that thing. Oh my goodness. Just an absolute unit. And then this one over here is definitely no slouch either. Look at the back on that thing. Just a fat fish. I'm only holding them for a picture. Obviously I'm not keeping them or nothing, but man, this place is just incredible. It hasn't been easy. It's been a lot of hunting and pecking and casting, and I'm getting everything dialed in with my electronics. Yes, I've had live scope for a while, but changed up my setup and just messing with my settings and trying to figure out what works great. But having a lot of fun just out here. I was gonna go throw a trap for a bit today. I don't know if I'm gonna do that yet. I still might, just because you're on Guntersville and the trap bite's going on. You kind of have to go try it, but we're having some fun. We're gonna keep grinding out here. There we go. Got him. Yeah, that's a bass. Not a giant. Oh, only like a 4-pounder. Jump one more time. There you go. There we go. Gosh, they're pretty. Ta-da! Put the thump gel on. Catch a dang bass. Gosh, look good. Nom nom nom. 345. 22 pounds. I'm still not doing very good. My buddy. Boys, all I can tell you, you want to catch some dang bass, come to Guntersville. Doesn't matter what time of year, it really doesn't. But my favorite time is like now through March. And maybe it's my favorite time because it's like the only time. And the fishing up north is atrocious because everything's frozen. Pre-spawn in Guntersville is just so much fun. Can't get enough of it. No, I'm not scared to touch my soft plastics, but I got thump gel on there and it sticks to everything. Got him. Just the gut. Another just chunky little Guntersville bass. They're so much fun. That's big. That's that group of big ones right there. Because this one's big, and that's a bass too. You can tell by the way it's fighting. Oh, he ain't giant, but oh, he's just fat though. Look at that blimp. Oh, grab your line, kids. Just the gut. Oh. He ain't big, but I gotta get a weight and a picture on that fish. Simply just because of how fat it is. My goodness, I haven't seen a fish that wide in a minute. Look at that. That's almost a 4-pounder. 383. Well guys, that's a wrap for a day here on Guntersville. Didn't get to do the whole trap fishing deal like I really wanted to. I might still go do it a little bit and I'll record, so if you see it, I went trap fishing. If you don't, I didn't go because I needed practice doing this, but it wasn't easy, but we got it done and we caught 2 big ones. Check these things out. What a catch, man. This is a over 5-pounder and a 7 1/4. Just absolute brutes. Guntersville is off the hook. I love this place. If you want to come down here and catch some of these, you got to give it a shot. But that's it for today, guys. Let those fish loose. And it was just a blast. It's so much fun to come down here and be able to fish. I love fishing Guntersville. It's definitely one of my favorite lakes in the country. If you haven't, check out Nordby's channel, Fishing with Nordby, and watch the crappie fishing video that we did. That'll be coming out, I don't know when. He's got a stockpile of videos coming up, so you'll see it, it'll drop, but head on over, give his channel a subscribe if you haven't, and as well, subscribe to my channel. I'm gonna try and put out a bunch of videos, make some really cool content for you guys. Thanks for watching, everybody. Like and subscribe. If you like what you saw, just leave a comment, let me know. Appreciate y'all. We'll see ya in Texas.